In Lagos, Nigeria, the rain was merciless that night. It pounded the streets of Mushin, drowning the voices of danfo conductors and the cries of market women. Under the corrugated shadow of Idumota Bridge, a young Nigerian girl whispered to herself, "Mama said, even hunger is better than stolen bread." But fate, that night, would place a test in her trembling hands, one that could either bury her in poverty forever or lift her into a world she had never imagined. Amara Noachukwu was only 17, yet Lagos had already carved scars on her spirit. When her father was lowered into the earth, her stepmother spat venom. "You should have gone with him," which, from that day, Amara became a ghost in her own city. She begged for sachets of pure water, scavenged for scraps of bread, and slept on wet cardboard beside kiosks. Lagos didn't forgive weakness. Every night was survival. Every morning was another gamble. Still, deep in her chest, the echo of her late mother's voice survived. "We may be poor, but we are not thieves." At Tafawa Balewa Square, during the chaos of a trade fair, Amara's blistered feet nudged something on the ground. She bent down. A wallet. Black. Heavy. Expensive. When she opened it, her eyes widened. 30 crisp $100 bills. $3,000 over 4 million naira. Enough to rent a small flat, eat 3 times a day, even pay for tailoring lessons. Then she saw the ID card. Agu Chukwudi! Billionaire! CEO! Ikoyi address. Her heart beat like a drum inside her chest. This was not just money. This was temptation, wrapped in leather. That night, hunger argued louder than conscience. Around her, Lagos mocked her. A man loading rice sacks laughed. "God finally blessed you, and you want to throw it away?" A plantain seller sneered. "You poor like this, and you're returning a rich man's money. You day craze." Even her empty stomach joined the chorus. But then, in the cold rain, her mother's memory whispered, "A stolen foundation will never hold a lasting house." And so, Amara rose at dawn, tied the wallet against her chest, and began to walk 30 kilometers. From the noisy streets of Mushin to the polished gates of Ikoyi. By the time she reached Milverton Crescent, her slippers had torn, her skin was scorched with dust, and her legs shook with exhaustion. At the golden gates of a mansion that seemed taller than the sky, she pressed the buzzer. The guards laughed at her. "Nah, so beggars one use lie. Enter paradise." They slammed the gate shut. But Amara did not leave. She sat on the pavement through the night, clutching the wallet to her chest. When dawn broke, the Billionaire's convoy of SUVs rolled toward the gates. She stood in the road, refusing to move. Horns blared. Security shouted. And then, the man himself stepped out, sharp suit, silver hair, the same face from the ID card. Agu Chukwudi Okoro. With shaken hands, Amara held out the wallet. "This belongs to you." For a long moment, Agu said nothing. He opened the wallet, every bill intact, every card untouched. His voice was calm. "You walked all this way, just to return this?" Amara nodded, eyes wet. "It didn't belong to me, sir. Even if I am hungry, I am not a thief." Silence stretched. Then Agu dismissed his convoy and looked her in the eyes. "For 2 years, I have left wallets across Lagos Mall's airports, bus stops. Not one was ever returned. But you, a girl with nothing, carried this across the city. Do you know what that means?" Amara swallowed. "No, sir. It means my mother was right, conscience still lives in this world." Instead of calling police or handing her coins, Agu took Amara into his home. She bathed for the first time in weeks, ate food until her stomach stopped aching, and slept under a roof that did not leak. But more than comfort, Agu gave her a future. He sponsored her education, mentored her, and later entrusted her with managing community projects. Amara, the homeless orphan once mocked as a witch, became a builder of homes for other struggling Nigerians. When her stepmother fell sick years later, Amara visited not with curses, but with forgiveness. From Idumota Bridge to Ikoyi's Golden Gates, Amara's story proved one thing. Money can buy luxury, but only integrity can buy peace. She turned down an instant escape for the harder road of honesty, and that road opened doors she never dreamed possible. In Nigeria, we say, character is like smoke. You cannot hide it forever. Amara's honesty lit a fire the world could not ignore. And that fire, once sparked, became her true wealth. What would you have done if you were in Amara's shoes? Would you keep the money or return it? Drop your answer in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful African stories.